Okay, give me your password.
Pussy!
Yeah, that fits.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dating and Development. Call me SDC. It sounds like a venereal disease. If you know who I am, you know who I am. If you don't know who I am, I know. Welcome to the channel. Before we get started, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Now let's get on with it. Not so long ago, I did a video on a dear Deirdre. She's an agony aunt for the Sun. It's a newspaper tabloid. Now, does she promote good advice? No, not necessarily. And the advice I covered last time is that a man found out his girlfriend slept with 100 guys, He said, shouldn't accept her for who she is and stay with her, and Deirdre was like, get marriage counselling, be upfront, this, that, and the other. Terrible advice. I suggested to him, look, get out of there. She's used goods. The higher the partners a woman has, the higher number of partners a woman has, the more unlikely she's able to pair bond properly. And as her numbers increase, any number over 10 or over a certain number in general, the divorce rates increase if she plans to get married. Is that a good sign? No, but more men are getting married to a lesser extent these days. So let's get into the video. It's another Dear Deirdre one. Now, it is, Dear Deirdre, my ex-boyfriend is betting me, but he'll be wedding our was? wedding our boss. He's also betting her too. Let's not get our knickers in a twist. I have been meeting my ex for the best ever indoor Olympics, but now he has gotten engaged to our boss. Ooh, spicy. I can get into that. The lady, depends what she looks like. I'm 25 and he's 30. Okay, so first off the bat, he's older. He's getting into his prime within that time frame, give or take 5 years. Adding to that too, he has the resources. He's probably got some status about him. He is a car sales executive after all, so he has a good position and also have a good source of income. Makes him a high enough value man in that respect. And we were in a relationship, not me and the guy, because I don't swing that way, for a year after meeting at work. We were both car sales executives. It was great while it lasted, but working and playing together meant we lost our spark and we eventually split up. Yes, because you don't shit where you eat. Least not to mention that if you're around your significant other, spouse, soulmate, whatever you want to believe in, every day and not give each other any space, you're also going to feel suffocated. The spark is gone because you're not a mystery. The man is not a mystery. She knows what he is up to because he's always around. Attraction grows in space. If you're constantly around someone, you can't wonder about them. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. It just doesn't work that way. And a girl might advocate for, oh baby boy, I want to spend more time with you. I love being around you so much. Oh, you never spend time with me. And you could spend a few days with her. Perfectly fine. But you need to do your own thing, and she needs to do her own thing. And while she kick up a fuss and everything else in between, so what? Keep frame. Don't let her get at you. Because really, if you give her what she wants, and that is the more time spent together, she's going to lose attraction for you. What she says does not correlate to what she wants. Women's Psychology 101. Almost immediately, he started a relationship with our general manager, who is 34. Why do people shit where they eat? Now, I did this. I took a massive dump where I ate, and did it end well? Absolutely not. And I wouldn't advocate for it either. It's not a good thing to do. Now, obviously, I have dating coaches going, yeah, you can date women who you see at the gym or who you work with and everything else. But the thing is, if you're going into that, as in dating a woman where you work and things go sour, great. Other co-workers will know about it. But what happens if she doesn't like you and you slightly do something wrong and she can hold something against you with upper management? Do you want them on your case purely because you had a romantic relationship, but she doesn't like you, so she wants to get back at you? As they say, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned and on her period. After they had the friskiness just twice, she left her partner to move in with him, and he proposed. What an absolute donkey, for fuck's sakes. Right. First of all, if she is cheating on her partner, the boss who is 34, with this bozo, then obviously she's going to cheat on him. We all know that. We can shake hands and sing a campfire song, and we can all be friends at the end of the day and say, good work, champ. At least not to mention he proposed. Really? After that amount of time, what's so great about her that he had to propose to her? If they're moving in and things go so rapidly quick, what starts really quick tends to fizzle out just as quick. I speak about that from experience, should I say. There's a girl, things developed really quickly, things were intense, things were passionate, bouncing on the flesh rocket to Pleasure Planet, reaching the O. We couldn't complain. I couldn't complain. It was great. But then again, I got too needy to an extent. I was simping a bit, not gonna lie, and she pulled away. Things exploded. She wanted to keep things going. Was like, no, actually, I want you to be my friend instead. Me being me, yeah, great, yeah, let's do friends. But then I was like, look, I'm getting nothing out of it. I'm bouncing out of here. Take care, Garnier. I couldn't believe it when I heard, and she was flashing her diamond ring around the place, and she was also flashing her vag in his face. Having to work with them both was very difficult, especially as the team would talk about them and expect a reaction from me. Yeah, they want to see how you want to react. Duh. I just used to grit my teeth and say nothing. I had my pride. Strong, independent woman, trademark. One Sunday afternoon, I was working with my ex, and it was very quiet. Obviously, it is going to be very quiet because it's awkward between the two of you. I got a bit tearful and I said I wished he'd had the decency to tell me of their plans. Boohoo.com. He said he still loved me and had only proposed to her as somebody had told him I was back with an old boyfriend, which was untrue. Great, so first of all, the boyfriend is a clown. He's not just the circus. He's not just a clown, he's the entire circus. Only proposing to someone because he heard she had a boyfriend. Great. What? That tells me that he has a scarcity mindset. Oh no, my ex is back with someone. Oh, I'm not going to find someone who's going to propose to the boss who left her partner for me. Oh, but guess what? She'll probably cheat on me with someone else because that's how it usually goes, isn't it? And what the boyfriend should have done there is been like, look, do you have another boyfriend? And if she said no, great. This whole hullabaloo could have been avoided if he just asked her and hand the balls and say, look, babe, my ex Pookie, my Snookums, do you have a boyfriend? And if not, he wouldn't have gotten with the boss then, wouldn't have proposed just because she has another boyfriend. That's what I call petty, for God's sake. Whatever's a bad word. After the showroom closed, he came back to my place and we had the first. This guy he's a player. He's a player. Do not get me wrong. He is a player. It was wonderful to her. Yeah, because it's forbidden. We're having, indoor Olympics behind the boss's back. Yeah, that's so exciting. If we get caught, we can lose both of our jobs. But look, it's going to be grand though, because hey, it was wonderful. It adds to the excitement that you might get found out or not. It's a lot more risque. We're now having an affair and I regret splitting up with him. Yeah, because you want what you can't have, even though you're getting the D inside your V. Even besides Valentine's Day with the V and the D come together, he is with someone else and you want that. And that's what we call pre-selection. He has someone else. Oh, he has options. I know what's great about him. I find him attractive because other women find him attractive. It's the herd mentality that goes on. You've heard it before. You have heard it before. It's so awkward at work, but I don't think I should leave. My manager keeps talking about her future plans. It's nauseating to be around her. Now, gentlemen, listening to this video or podcast, I want you to send in a DM. Have you ever in your life, SDC wants to know, have you ever been around a woman or a woman in an office, a staff room, anything like that, where they constantly talk about their boyfriends for no reason? It's like, hey, how are you? I'm fine, but my boyfriend is also fine. What do you have for dinner today? What's for your lunch? Oh, I had this cabbage, and my boyfriend is also a sous chef. Did I tell you he graduated from the College of Butter in 2004. I was like, I don't give a fucking shit. Like, just asking you what you have for lunch for general conversation. And maybe get the recipe. Do I care? No. Don't care about your boyfriend. But let me know if you have ever come across someone who just constantly talks about their boyfriend or girlfriend. It's quite nauseating, because it's fine if something comes up in conversation about them, but on the flip side, if you haven't asked, I don't want to know, because I don't give a shit. She has constantly got bridal magazines out and keeps looking at houses online. Oh, women do this in general. I sit quietly in the corner and say nothing, but I feel smug about the times I've had friskiness with her fiance. Yeah, but the thing is now, right, check me out. Going to spit out some facts. Men can't get away with cheating. Why? Because the woman they're having the affair with, listen to me now, will ultimately come out and say, if she finds out he has a girlfriend and she wants a relationship, she's going to bring him down because she wants him to herself. She's angry at him. It's like, I can't have you, but I'm going to let your girlfriend know that you are with someone else. Now, women can get away with it because women are very sly. No, they might mess up from time to time, timing and place. It's everything. But she's going to be very sly about it. Under her settings, Domino's could be saved as a guy she's, doing in the local area. Women are very sly like that. Notifications keeps coming up on your phone. Whose notifications? Probably some guy called Eric. But men can't get away with it, because if they find out that they have a girlfriend, women talk, and if that woman they're seeing finds out he has a girlfriend, then by all means necessary, she will go and tell her. It's like, look, your boyfriend's sleeping with me because I can't have him for myself and I don't want you to have him either, so I'm taking him down. Quite vindictive like that, I think. Deirdre says, and she comes back, here's Deirdre now, here's her advice. He may have been misled about you getting back with an old boyfriend, but if he proposed after having the fun times with your boss just twice, neither of them were exactly making a mature and informed choice. Yeah, Deirdre, first of all, grammar. Neither of them was, neither of them were. It's plural. Duh. Next of all, yeah, I agree with her there. He misread. He didn't misread anything, he just didn't fucking think. Didn't think to ask, do you have a boyfriend again? No, great. Okay, let's keep sleeping together. I don't have to get with the boss. I think this is the boyfriend being a bit petty to get back at her. He didn't make an informed choice. He just went what his tick told him to do. Like a gravitational pull towards pussy. Anyways, it's hard to see the relationship lasting, but either way, I think so too, Deirdre. It is hard because she will eventually cheat on him. I think you failed to mention that. Having secret frisky time with him is a more or less surefire way to damage yourself both emotionally and professionally. Yeah, I think this boss is higher than her. If she finds out someone lower than her is doing him, or as she's doing him, then that lower employee is going to be gone. She's going to have no time for him, and more than likely he will also be gone. But unless his game is that good, he provides good digging stick pleasure, then he probably would stay around. But also the boss might feel a bit more attracted towards him because pre-selection other women wanted him. She'll be angry, but she could keep him around. You really do deserve better. Thanks, Deirdre. I know I do. I wish I had more hair. Sad times. Tell him the friskiness stops now. It can't unless it's that good and he has her all in her emotions. She can't just stop like that. It's like that SpongeBob meme. It's like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. It's exactly like that. She say, oh no, I won't, and then end up under his sheets. Unless he breaks off his engagement to resume an open relationship with you. Why are you promoting an open relationship? To see other people either want to be with that person or not. She says she regrets leaving him. So, Deirdre, what's the point of having an open relationship? We'll get together but we can sleep with other people as well. Just have friends with benefits. Just keep it no strings attached. That would be my best bet. And even then, you need to be sure you have addressed the problems that broke you up in the first place. They should have a conversation for closure and then move on. One of those was working together as well as being in a relationship, and it really does sound as if it's time for you to find a job somewhere else. Oh, you go, Deirdre. It's hard to imagine your career progressing with his other flame as his boss, as your boss. My e-leaflet, your lover not free, question mark, will help you to think through this. Oh, nice little bit of a self-promotion through there. Now, Deirdre, here's what my advice would be. First of all, don't shit where you eat. You made a stupid decision working with your boyfriend. Obviously, the romance is going to be gone because you don't have the space. The reason why you keep sleeping with them is the excitement. Your boyfriend has someone else, so you see that as attractive because he has options. Will you admit that? No, you won't. But secretly, you like it. And plus, it's behind her back. It's risque. It's, pretty bold and daring. And that's why you do it. Also, your boyfriend has you in your emotions. He sounds like the bad boy player type. So obviously, he's getting you all up in your feels. You can't help yourself. Least not to mention, you should leave due to professionalism. If your boss finds out you've been sleeping with him, great job, you're going to be fired. Least not to mention that if you're looking for jobs elsewhere, they're going to call up your employer, and she won't give you good reference because of what you did behind her back. That won't look good for you. Leave. And second of all, if you want to get into an open relationship, just fuck other guys and let him do his own thing, and then get together and do your own thing. Keep it like that, because it seems like you have not communicated what the issues were between you as to why the relationship dissolved in the first place. They're still, because they feel he's there, because you keep getting back with them. But if you're doing that behind your boss's back and he's doing that behind his boss's back, then really, are you two people who should be in a relationship? No, you're not. Because if you're sleeping with him, what kind of person does that make you? But anyways, that is all the time I have for today. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And hey, men and ladies, hope this information is going well. And check out my video on masculinity in gaming. I think it's a pretty good one. I like it. It's about Kratos from God of War. And play that game also for PlayStation, God of War. But anyways, take care, God bless, and as always, be better. Until next time.